Good evening, everyone. My name is Benjamin, and welcome back to our weekly updates of the presidential election model. And as soon as it starts happening, I'll get to the Senate. As soon as I start getting polls for the Senate, I'll start including the Senate. And just to let everyone know where I'm getting the polls, I'm getting them from this page on 538 because they include everything, as in the top line result, a link to the poll so I can check the crosstabs, and yeah, and they include all the high quality polls that they can. Okay, so that's where I'm getting the polls, and that's where I'm getting everything. Anyway, so because it's a new month, I have collapsed everything, and he somehow had a better month than in October, and if you hear that, yeah, that's a cat. Hi, Kai. You've been driving me up the walls today. And by today, I mean this morning and when I tried to cook dinner. But my friends just needed somebody to basically to host him for a couple of weeks because whatever reason. And as cute as he is, and Kai, come here. Whatever, he's not listening to me right now for whatever reason. Normally he actually does come, which is weird. Cats don't normally listen or obey anything, but yeah, so I'm cat sitting for a couple of weeks, and he's driving me up the walls at times. And don't get me wrong, I love cats, I love dogs, I love animals of all sorts, but, oh, so you do want to come up on my lap. Yeah. Here. Give me just a minute. Oops, sorry. I want to bring that up. Say hi, everybody. Anyway, I'm going to have to put you back down. And, there we go. Everything's back the way it was. Cool. So, back to the map. So, yeah, that kind of collapsed everything, kind of made Donald Trump's approval rise a little bit. But this is because I believe in keeping everything a rolling average, basically. So, as you can see, we've got last year, this year's first quarter, this year's second quarter, this year's third quarter. We've got last month, this month, and then the current week. It's basically how it works. Hi, Kai. And, oh, so you're actually going to behave yourself and not try and jump all over my desk. Okay. Yeah, I was checking my email earlier, and he decided he was going to try and jump on my desk and type for me. So I had to basically just close the door to my office and keep him from doing that. But no, he seems to be behaving himself. Nice. I like that. Aw. That's so nice of you. Anyway. So, yeah, that kind of improved Donald Trump's position, especially, in most of the map. So, yeah, and since it's the beginning of the month, I'm going to go ahead and clear this. Let me make sure the theme is what I want it to be. Cool. And I'm going to go ahead and show what my confidence is, my actual forecast. Which is a confidence interval rather than percentage based. And the reason why I'm doing that is because that back there. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I honestly believe it is the best option, or at least in terms of everything. Now, I am assuming that Donald Trump is going to be impeached by the House. So I am factoring that in. So, let's go ahead. Yeah, so yeah, the map isn't great for Trump right now. So, as you can see, it's basically the same as the minus the 2nd congressional district as what the model is stating, but I've downgraded his chances in a few states. Normally, I have Texas and Georgia is likely for the Republican, but now I don't. I think I've had Florida leaning towards Trump, Arizona leans, and at least one of these states is either a true toss-up or tilt towards Donald Trump. I think I even had one as a lean at one point. Of course, these are no longer likely or leans. This is no longer safe. Honestly, I probably could move Virginia in, but there's still a chance. It is a traditional swing state, so I don't want to factor too heavily. So, yeah. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and include a Senate map as well, based off of what we know. I don't think the Senate will be too affected by the presidential election. Besides, I don't think many states are going to deviate, and it seems like, this is not going to load in time, obviously. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and close this and say, have a nice evening. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye.